Hi, it's Kimberly from Well Christian Woman. Some of you may already know my story, but for those of you who don't, I'm a 42-year-old wife, mother, 3 small children, and obstetrician who was diagnosed with terminal cancer about 3 months ago. And lots of emotions during these weeks and months, of course, and kind of ironically in some ways maybe, thankfulness and gratitude have been a couple of the things that I feel I've been really learning a lot more about in this time, and just thinking a lot about. And having grown up in the church, you'll hear people sometimes say things like, oh, be thankful for your cancer and what that means in your life. Be thankful for your job loss. Be thankful for your infertility. And I always thought those are some of the most useless things I've ever really heard. And I think where that sometimes comes from is even when Paul is given instructions to the Thessalonians in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, he says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. And I don't pretend to be an expert on this, but my take on that is he's saying be thankful in all circumstances, not for all circumstances. Because I can tell you, I am not thankful for metastatic cancer. And I think it would be a ridiculous thing to say. But what I've been learning a lot is that I can be thankful in the situation of having this diagnosis, and that I can have gratitude for the way seeking God and focusing on God is changing my life and changing my marriage and my relationship with my kids and my relationships with friends, and even changing some of the people around me, I think, in really positive ways. And that's a different thing. That's being thankful for the things that are happening in this circumstance, not thankful for the circumstance necessarily. And just so much gratitude for what people pour out to us, just for the prayers and the love and the daily blessings that I could never even begin to name. But just you see people and how good people are and how good God is, and how even in what I would imagine is probably the most difficult circumstance I could ever be in, I'm able to have that thankfulness and gratitude and just keep working on it and realizing how much better it makes each day. And so I hope that can ring true for some of you as well, and that you've probably already experienced that and can share some of your experiences.